Hi guys, hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. This weekend I decided to make one of the most popular controversial soups in Igbo land. It is called Ofe Owerri. Ofe Owerri is peculiar to the people of Owerri and it is made popular by one of the most amazing Nigerian singers in Igbo land, Sir Warrior. The song says, he who is not rich does not eat ofore. You can make the soup on a low budget. So I started by boiling the meat with a generous amount of water because I'll be using the stock from the meat as the base for the soup. So I added a lot of water and I'm seasoning the meat already. I added some curry. I also added some Maggi, salt and onions. And part of this meat also I'll be using to make stew. Hence the reason why I'm seasoning the meat this way. On the other burner, you see that the cocoyam is boiling. This cocoyam is what I'll be using to actually make the soup. So this is the cocoyam. I've blended the cocoyam already. In fact, I pounded the cocoyam with a mortar. And this is the meat and the stockfish that I'll be using. The periwinkles, popularly called isam. This is a smoked fish. The crayfish I'll be using, I already blended the crayfish. The pepper, Cameroon pepper. The Okazi leaves. The ugu leaves. And the meat stock. So I got disappointed when I finally boiled the cocoyam. I didn't get enough cocoyam paste for this soup, so I got achi. That's what I'm pouring into the pot now. I'm using achi to augment the cocoyam. So the oil is already on the fire, and then I'm putting in the achi. I don't know what they call it in English. So I'll stir it to avoid any lump. I'll add the meat stock as the base. And then I'll add more water. More water. More water. Cover the pot, allow it to cook. You can see it's already boiling. I add my meat, the stockfish, the ponmo. You check the other pot, you see that there's oil in the other pot. I was using that pot to fry. The chicken I'll be using for my stew. So I'm putting in the cocoyam paste. This is the actual ingredients for the soup, the cocoyam paste. Some people use achi, some people use cocoyam. This soup is actually more like you're making oha soup or bitter leaf soup. The only difference here now is that you are using a different type of vegetable. You know, if you're making oha soup, we have the oha leaves. You're making bitter leaf soup, we have the bitter leaf. And for this Ofe Owerri soup, you are using Okazi leaves and ugu leaves. That's just the difference. That's why I said this soup can actually be made on a low budget. I didn't spend up to 12,000 naira for the soup. You can actually make it very expensive. What makes it very expensive is the assorted meat. You can use a lot of meat. You can use dry fish. You can use a lot of ponmo, shaki, and whatever assorted, like they say. That's what makes this soup very expensive. But for beginners or starters, or for somebody that is craving this kind of soup and you feel you don't have enough money to buy all of the ingredients that you need, I'm telling you today that you can actually do it on a low budget. So the next thing I'm putting in is the crayfish. Crayfish, the pepper, stir. for it to go round. And you go in with your periwinkle. We popularly call it isam. Put in your smoked fish. Taste to see if it's if there is salt. Add more pepper and go in with your Okazi leaves. I bought these Okazi leaves for just 700 naira. You go in with your ugu leaves. Got this ugu for just 300 naira. So the vegetables I used for this soup, I bought all of them for 1,000 naira. I bought meat for 3,000 naira. Bought ponmo for 1,000 naira. Bought the cocoyam for 1,500. And I have crayfish in the house. I have pepper in the house. And I have oil in the house. I have the seasoning cubes. So if you check everything, you see that I have not spent up to 10,000 naira. Our soup is ready. Soup is very much ready. So bring in your pounded yam, your fufu, your gari, and let's eat together. Thank you guys for watching. If you have watched this video up to this point, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll be very much grateful. And thank you for watching. Bye.